I've got one more candidate to speak to you, and then we're going to play some jazz. We're very pleased to have him here. He's running for Congress in the 10th District on the Peace and Freedom ticket. Gene Rule.
Running for Congress. That guy's running for Congress.
Okay, thank you, this is a really wonderful event, and thank the organizers for putting it on. I'm running for Congress in the 10th Congressional District, which is the district we're in right now. I'm a retired college professor. I spent 30 years teaching anthropology and Marxism down at Cal State Long Beach. I was paid to teach anthropology, and I threw the Marxism in for free. And I'm running with the Peace and Freedom Party, which is a socialist party. We're committed to democracy, feminism, racial equality, and the environment. And that's one of the reasons why we oppose Prop 8, we oppose Prop 4, Prop 7, and a bunch of the others too. Now, I was reading an article in Z Magazine last night that talked about the toxic economic legacy of George Bush. Not only the horrible financial mess and the biggest bailout, the biggest fraud in financial history, and there have been a lot of frauds in financial history, but this is a doozy. But it's not just the financial mess we're in, it's the war in Iraq, it's the environmental crisis, and it's so much else that Bush has gotten into us into, and it's quite clear that Bush is the worst president in American history. So logically, it would seem that Clinton was better. If Bush is the worst one, Clinton has to have been better, and maybe he was. But it's important to remember that he got us into a lot of mess too. He had the sanctions on Iraq, which killed some 500,000 Iraqi children. He bombed that aspirin factory in the Sudan, mistakenly thinking there were terrorists there, and all they were doing was making pharmaceuticals. And he did a whole other bunch of things in terms of welfare measures and other kinds of things. So in case you think the Democrats are going to be much better, remember they're supporting the war, they're refusing to impeach Bush, and so much else. So logically speaking, one would think that if Bush is the worst president in U.S. history, the next president has to be better. Now, if that's McCain and Palin, that may not be true. I think if it is Obama, let's hope that it is better. And I will say that I bought one of my best friends a ticket to Indianapolis so he could work on the Obama campaign, because that's one of the swing states. But here in California, of course, this is a safe state. So you don't have to think inside the bipartisan box. You don't have to pick the lesser of two evils. Are you more afraid of Obama, afraid of McCain and Palin, or do you hope that Obama will be better? Here in California, you don't have to pick the lesser of two evils. You can step outside the bipartisan box and pick the better of two goods. Ralph Nader is running on the Peace and Freedom Party ticket. There's also Cynthia McKinney running on the Green Party ticket. Both are very good candidates. And you should also look at some of the socialist candidates, Gloria La Riva of the Party for Socialism and Liberation, and Brian Moore for the Socialist Party. Both are excellent. You have to write them in. But again, I'm urging you, when you go to the polls and fill out your ballot, to think outside the bipartisan box. Think socialism, think about the health care that you're entitled to, think about getting out of the war, think about a stable economic system, and vote accordingly. Thank you.